What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the first ever FIFA 21 Player of the Month video. As you can see, even though the card is not found, Sbc Calvert-Lewin won Player of the Month. That was to be expected. And I personally quite like his card. I've seen some reviews already on Twitter and whatnot, and there's some mixed feelings. But we're going to take you through whether or not he's worth it today, his stats, whether or not he's going to play well in-game, and the rewards back at the end. And of course, if you guys are enjoying the content, you wouldn't mind dropping a thumbs up. It would be very much appreciated. Hit that bell to get notified when the videos go live, and be sure to subscribe. We are approaching 2 million subscribers. So first things first, guys, how does he look in game? So 3-star is there. I know last year, even from fairly early on, 4-star skill moves was very apparent and very relevant. This year, there's a lot of what is seemingly meta. Obviously, we haven't got into the first weekend league yet. People haven't had enough time to really kind of like dig out what's very overpowered. But there seems to be a couple of common themes, and weak foot isn't really one of them. And the reason why weak foot isn't one of them is because chip shots are so overpowered this year. You don't need a strong weak foot to get the chip shots. You can kind of shoot from any angle because of that. And then skill moves, once again, ball roll is very overpowered. Heel to heel flick is very overpowered. And this year, the double tap of RB is very overpowered, which isn't even technically a skill move. Anyone can do it. And so, in my experience of almost 200 games of FIFA so far, skill moves aren't necessarily unbelievably overpowered, unless maybe you've got 5-star skillers with like the Elastico and the reverse Elastico, that they seem to be a bit better. Like, I wouldn't even say the La Croqueta is like extremely strong or anything this year. So whilst 3-star isn't ideal, at this stage in FIFA, and of course today is the official release day, at this stage in FIFA, I wouldn't personally focus too much on the 3-star, and I wouldn't look at it and think, okay, that's just unplayable. It's really not. You're still going to be just absolutely fine with that. It doesn't have any traits. You know, it's only got the CPU AI trait of speed dribbler, which is quite irrelevant. And then in terms of his in-game stats, he's definitely got a lot right with him. His sprint speed at 92 is brilliant. Acceleration at 83, obviously not quite as good. And acceleration, I think personally, is a little bit more valuable than sprint speed, just because the double tap of RB, where you kind of bridge a player, requires higher acceleration than it does sprint speed. But having 92 sprint speed, 83 acceleration is still good. You bang a Hunter chem style on him, which I think would be the appropriate chem style, would take him up to 93 acceleration and 99 sprint speed, which when you accompany that with 95 jumping, 92 heading, the 86 stamina and strength, and the 79 aggression, I think is brilliant. And the reason why I think that's brilliant is because he fits kind of every possible capability. 6'2" with incredible jumping and heading. He's gonna win. He's gonna score goals at corners for you. He's going to win headers from crosses for you. He's going to be fast enough to get in behind for you as well. And then with that, good reactions, ball control, and dribbling as well is quite decent. Yes, his agility and balance is a bit low. Yes, his composure is a bit low. It'd be interesting to see how he plays under the pressure. His passing is not very good at all. And then his shooting is very good again. You know, positioning, finishing, and shot power are great. And with the Hunter Chem style, it boosts those massively. So I think his in-game stats are pretty good. We're going to take a look on Footbin in a while and have a look at what we're going to have to do for him. And then we've got the squad requirements. So the first one is an inform, an 83 rated squad and 75 chemistry for a jumbo gold pack. And then you need an 84 rated squad with a Premier League player and 70 chemistry for a premium election players pack. So the packs back, at the very least, are tradable, which is a positive start. I was worried this year that EA were going to go heavy untradable for rewards, but they're tradable rewards, which is very nice. I'm seeing a lot of people think that the price of these squads is quite high. Right now in the game, 84s and 83s, including some 85s and such, are so cheap that it's not that much. I think it's officially coming in at about 60,000 coins. Now, of course, a lot of you guys probably will have some untradables. You just got rewards yesterday. And so there's going to be plenty of players out there for you. What have we got? We've got a Leno there. These are all untradeable for me, which is quite interesting. Yeah, there's plenty of players out there that you're going to be able to use quite comfortably to get this done for cheap. You know, I'm going to put Leno in there as well. We're going to try and build a Premier League squad here, and then we'll use the inform for the next one. And of course, might be crazy in short using, say, a Jimenez, who I know has some pretty good value. But of course, being untradeable, his actual value is that of just the cheapest 84. So I don't particularly mind using him right now. I don't think using right backs. I don't want untradeable now. I don't think using right backs is smart. Obviously, I'm not going to use Pogba These are all tradable players for me now. Thiago Silva, I don't mind using. Fernandinho, I definitely don't mind using. Joel Matip is another one we can throw in there. Jorginho we can throw in there. Now, we've got enough Premier League players, I think, for the chemistry. We should be pretty good on that one. Let's swap those two around. Yeah, we're already 74 chemistry, and we're already 77 rated. We're in a good spot. So I should now be able to just use any untradeable players, even if they're not from the Premier League. Let's pop Brozovic in there. He's an 84. He takes up to 80 rated with 68 chemistry. Let's see, we've got a left mid spot. We've got Nelson Semedo, who's untradeable. We've got Visca there. Oh, we've got Kepa as well. Right, let's try and pop Kepa in. See if he works. I don't know if we're going to get the rating quite there. So we're only 83 rated there, but we do have the chemistry. So we're going to have to get one more higher rated player. Let's go to the Prem again, take the untradeable off, and see about who we've got. So obviously I'm not going to use these guys. Alderweireld could be an alright one to use. 85 rated, really slow, generally not worth as much as some others. Let's pop him in over Brozovic. And that is a rating on that one. So that's the first section done, guys. Of course, once again, most of the team that I've used there has been untradeable. There's only a couple of tradable players. And then we need an 83 rated squad that does need to have a team of the week in it. Team of the weeks right now, there are some out there that are nice and cheap. Let's go gold team of the week. I love these filters. I'm so glad they've got them in the game. So Jose Font is a good one. 82 rated, so fairly high towards the threshold. Portuguese, so easy to link, but so slow that I don't think anyone really cares about him. And then let's have a look at our League One, the Uber Eats League this time around, and see if we've got any players who could pop in there. So Icardi's good to go. Mandanda's good to go. Lopez, Payet, and Thovan can all go in as well. That will really help with the rating with a couple of those players too, especially having Icardi in there. So Steve can go in. Let's pop him up there. We might even be able to get away with a few more 81s and 82s with that big 85 in there, and a couple 83s. Let's have a look. I'll try. What I'll do is I'll fill up the midfield with the French league players. Not necessarily. Okay, so it's not untradeable anyway. Yeah, I'll fill up the midfield with French league players, and then we'll just put everybody else around. So Rongier and Herrera can go in. Or let's put Sanson in for the French link. So we're already golden on the chemistry. We just need a little bit of rating again. So what I'll do is I'll see if we can go and get some goalkeepers, maybe a couple Bundesliga goalkeepers. Yeah, like an Aitor can go in there. Maybe Berkey if we need that extra rating. That puts us to 81. So let's have a look then if a Berkey or something like that is going to be good enough. What do we press these? L2 for that. So that's only 82 rated for the 84. We don't have an 85 goalkeeper. So what we'll do is we'll put in Berkey here. And then we'll move over and check Onana there. And that gives us the 83. So the 284 rated goalkeepers are enough. We could pop him in there. And that gives us the Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Now, sadly, he's going to walk out with a not found card. Obviously, we know what the Premier League card looks like, or the Player of the Month card. It's been on EA socials and whatnot. It's a shame it's not found there. Let's go and open our packs. And of course, with packs back, yeah, you're probably going to get unlucky, like 99% of everybody, and get nothing out of your packs, right? But on the off chance that you get one semi-decent player, you are golden. What I like a lot about Calvert-Lewin as well is he links to so many great players now. You know, Alan Bernard and Richarlison to start with are good links, and then you can get that James Rodriguez as well. The informed James Rodriguez, I know he's slow. But as long as you play him central, you've got another Everton player there that links really, really well. So we're not even going to get a rare gold out of our jumbo gold pack. Hopefully some counter centre mids. They're really expensive right now, 4.5k or so. Maybe a few other good consumables. 7th centre forward to striker, not really selling. Striker centre forward was selling. Yeah, it still is. I mean, that's a couple of thousand coins back straight off of that one consumable, let alone the other few thousand that we'll get back from everything else. And then we could just discard that. So 3,000 back off of that. Not massive. And then a premium election players pack. So only 3 rare. And it is going to be a rare gold for us. It's not going to be a walkout. It's not going to be a board. But it could still be something useful. Let's see what it's going to be. Anything expensive? Candrava 78. So nothing expensive. Unless we get a really high-end silver in here. It's going to be quite poor. So we didn't get too much luck back. And that's what I was saying. Like 99% of the people, you're almost definitely going to get nothing back. But that 1%, you're going to hit something. You're going to get some return on this, and some of you will probably do it for a profit. Some of you will do it for very little amount. Some of you will break even. But let's go on to Footbin real quick and have a look before we get out of here for the first video of today. Have a look at Sbc Calvert-Lewin and what kind of stats he's got. So here we go. He's 65k. Acceleration and sprint speed, as I say, are nice. I personally think a hunter on him is great. 99 sprint speed, 93 acceleration, 94 finishing, 93 positioning. With those good physicals, I don't mind that card. I think that's pretty good. If you look at the average rating, he's averagely rated as a 90 striker from an 84 card. That's pretty good. Maybe an engine if you want to boost that dribbling. I don't think it's worth it. I think you've got to boost that finishing as well. So if you wanted to boost his passing, maybe a Deadeye. That takes him up to a 90 striker who's got good sprint speed. I think he's just a bit too slow, personally, to not put pace on him. So for me, it would either be engine, either be a hunter or hawk. Hawk's okay. Good boost to shooting, good boost to physical, and a good boost to sprint speed. But yeah, for me, guys, the hunter chem style on Sbc Calvert-Lewin will just give you a very fast, clinical finisher that will just do a job for you. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, if you're going to complete DCL or not. I'll be back later on today with the 6 PM content when it drops. This is going to be the end of the video for today, though, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.